Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is jam-packed, and when I say jam-packed, is jam-packed full of awesome things. It's gonna be a chit-chat, get ready with me. I'm gonna give you not one lip option, but two lip options. This is lip option number 2. I have some new products that I'm going to be trying, so it's gonna be like a first impressions, a lot of chit-chat, and at the end, we're gonna do and break down my outfit of the day, which is a really fun element that I've been enjoying incorporating here on my channel. If you are new and you just kind of joined the family, welcome. I love to have you here. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload a new video. You won't miss out on any of the content that I create. Also, if you enjoy yourself while you're watching today's video, please give it a like. It helps out my channel so much. Lets me know that you like what you're watching. And don't forget to follow me on all of my other social media. It is all linked down below in the description box, as well as everything that I use and I ever talk about. I always link it for you guys so that you have easy access to see what the heck we're doing in the video. So I will see you guys very soon, and let's get into this. I think I forgot how to film a get ready with me. It's been so long. I always moisturize my lips when I'm doing my makeup because my lips get dry from all the powder and the foundation and all that. And then by the time, you know, you're done with your whole face, you put your lips on, your lips are nice and hydrated. And I just use the Emile Corden little lip balm. It looks like this. It's like a champagne rosé scent. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. I've been loving this Eden primer potion from Urban Decay because not only does it hold on my shadows, but it cancels out any sort of discoloration that I have going on, which is usually redness. I'm really enjoying this. I like the consistency too. It's not as thick as a paint pot. I mean, a new paint pot's pretty creamy, so I guess I'm only remembering my old one, but I really enjoy this. It's not too heavy either. Today I want to play with, I don't know, I kind of want to do like a smoky green eye. Not super green, but something kind of smoky and fun. And I'm going to go back to my MAC eyeshadows because truly I find I have all these palettes, right? I love to reach for these types of situations because I love the single shadows. I love that you can create your own palette. I love that I can kind of mix and match and create my own, how the, you know, like change the layout of the palette, and that can also be very inspiring too, just to move things around. So that's what I've kind of done. We're going to kind of play up in these cooler tones right up here. I know the beauty industry right now and just YouTube in general is all about a warm eyeshadow look, and I get it. It looks pretty and it is flattering, but I myself really do enjoy a cool toned eye. So I've changed up my filming location. Again, I'm trying to figure out what works for me. I have more space right here than I do over there now that I moved my room around. I'm going to start off with Blank Type by MAC. It's just a matte cream shade. And I realize there's not a whole lot to look at behind me, but you're here to see me, right? Not only that, but I really need my house to be conducive for me first before YouTube. I used to have a filming space when I lived in Colorado, and then when I moved last year I had a bedroom that had 2 bright windows in a corner location, and that worked really well. And now I have 2 windows here, but my bed is in between them, and I'm not going to move my bed because I'm not going to move my bed. I want my room to look how I want it, kind of thing. And so anyways, I'm just trying to work with my everyday setup because I set this filming stuff up and then I take it down and put it away in the closet because I cannot leave it up. I'm going to start with MAC's Wedge. It's a cool tone, barely there brown. I forgot how much I love MAC's eyeshadows. I love that it's a buildable formula. I personally work best with a buildable eyeshadow than one that's super, super pigmented. Because, I mean, I'm not a pro, and I like to be able to control how much shadow is going on. I like having a formula where you can build, rather than one when the first go, you're like, oh man, I have a bunch of shadow, I now need to figure out if I can blend it out kind of thing, you know? I think this lighting though, this natural lighting, sorry, I'm looking in the viewfinder. My husband's going to get me some books so I can pull my mirror up farther here, but let me know if you like this. I mean, you probably don't love looking at my TV receiver back there, but there's literally no other place for that to sit if I want to watch TV in my bed. So there's been so much stuff that has been coming out this past few months, and I have bought none of it. As you've seen, there hasn't really been a haul of a bunch of new things or anything like that, because I don't know, none of it's turning my crank, and I've been focusing on other things, I guess. Like, I've been focusing more on home stuff and clothes and stuff like that. So I haven't really been in awe of anything. I mean, there's a few things in my Sephora wish list, which I'll go over in a video probably sooner than later. You want to see that? Thumbs up this video and let me know down below if you want to know what's on my wish list, and I can film that video for sure. But I don't know, I've just been more focused on, number one, organizing, decluttering, and buying more things just isn't appealing to me right now. I don't know, it kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. I've been decluttering my closet, moving my house around, like rearranging, and I don't know. I do this often. It's just how I am. I always, like, seasonally, I pretty much go through all my closets, the kids' closets, and get rid of stuff. But I just have been in a season of I want less things, and the stuff I have, I only want good stuff. Like, I don't want stuff I kind of like. I don't want stuff I'm not saving things anymore that, oh, I might wear it someday. You haven't worn it in 1, 2, 3, 4 years, Chelsea. You're not going to wear that, so you need to get rid of it. Now I'm going to go in with charcoal brown, which is a little bit, well, quite a few shades darker, but it's in that same color family. I hope the lighting isn't going in and out, because I'm using natural light. I have my ring light on, but I have it dimmed all the way down, because I don't want, like, if I turn it up, I'm going to get blown out, and you can't really see the colors too well, and I'd rather have truer colors. This is a Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease. These brushes are really nice. A few years back, I did a video review on these, if you're curious about what ones I have and own and use. So even with these, like, you dig into it, there's like not a lot of kick up. I mean, a little bit, but I still tap off everything, because I've learned that I really need to have less. If you give me too much, I just make a mess. There's always this spot right here that no product ever wants to stick to. It doesn't matter what it is. I still have primer here. It never wants to stick to that part of my skin. It's so annoying. And it makes it look like I'm not blending my shadow when I'm like standing here blending for forever. I am kind of excited about seeing the new Tarte palette. It's like the same shape as the Tartelette in Bloom. I can't remember what it's called right now. But those colors appeal to me. Basically, if it's like a neutral color, it appeals to me. I don't know, that's what I wear the most. And since I do like to wear bold lips and stuff like that, you almost have to keep your eyes, like, not too crazy of colors, I guess. I want to go in with this color. This is Bottle Green, and it's a matte shade, and I love it. It's one of the most beautiful matte greens I've ever seen. I don't see a lot of matte greens. Kat Von D has a couple, and I have a few in her, like, holiday palettes that came out, but this is a different tone. Hers are more like green, and this is more of like a subdued color, and I really like it. So I'm going to take a MAC 221 brush to deal with this bad boy. So I definitely take the approach of a little at a time and blend as I go. I feel like I need a warm color to do something. That's the one thing. Like, I love my cool toned eyeshadows, but I always feel like I need a warm color to do, like, a little warmth in my crease. So I'm going to take Always Sunny by MAC. It's not very warm, but is there green on this brush? That's my other problem. I totally use brushes that have been used elsewhere. Yeah, just a little bit of warmth there seems to help. I'm gonna go in with Green Smoke. This is a fun one. This one can, oh, Fix Plus, that's what I need. I need Fix Plus. This is a Sigma Medium Sweeper E54 brush. A little bit of Fix Plus, so that, because this has a little bit of glitter and it's slightly chunkier. So doing the wet brush ensures it's not gonna fall over my face, but I am doing my eyes first today. And then also it can make it a little bit more metallic-like. It's just kind of a cool color. I'm gonna go in with Brown Down, and this is a number 5 brush from Wayne Goss. It's a really small one, and we need to get some depth going on here. I might have to take a black, but I was hoping I could get the depth with the brown. It's either going to be a pile of super gorgeous eye makeup or a pile of absolute poo. Well, part of the problem is I need some brows on, but I don't have any. I'm going to take phloof, and we're going to put this up on my brow bone and my inner corner. I love phloof for a brow bone and inner corner because it's so, like, bam. Who's excited for football season? I'm playing Fantasy League this year. For the past couple years, I've watched my husband do it, and I'm like, I want to do that. So I'm totally doing that. Also, this Sunday is the final episode of Game of Thrones. I don't know. I'm nervous. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't watch it, then you don't care. It's a great show. Normally, I would not be into, like, that genre, like, in reading books and stuff like that. But I love it. Okay, I'm going to do just a tiny, I might regret this, but this is ColourPop Slay. It's like, I came a couple years ago, and I'm just going to dab this right here, and this was a good choice. Chelsea, this was a good choice. It's like if phloof and green smoke had a baby and you, like, sprinkled it with glitter, this is what would happen. Ooh, I really like this. Okay, this is working for me. This is working. Hopefully you can still get this color Slay. If not, eBay. I guarantee you can probably find that. It was like from that Alexis, or her first name was Alexis. I'm going to do underneath my eyes after I do my makeup. So now I'm going to go in with liner and lashes, and I'll be back. So I used the NYX eyeliner, and I did a little bit of a wing, and then I put on the Ardell Double Demi Wispies. I've been loving these, and actually I've been loving both of those products, and my kitty is asleep down here and she looks absolutely stinking adorable. I just curled my hair, and then it just decided to come uncurled, so we're going for the half curled look today. I have a few new things I want to try. I just picked up a few samples from Sephora because I am a person that definitely commits to a foundation or a primer after I try it in a sample size to see if it even works, because why go through the hassle of buying it and returning it when you can just get a sample that these samples will last you a very long time. So this is the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. I'll insert a picture of the actual product so that you can see. And this is going to be a first impression too, because I literally have not used these at all. This is very watery, as you can see. And I am looking for, I love my Hourglass primer, but it's very expensive. And I'm trying to hold out to buy it until either the $25 off coupon in December or the VIB sale. But I know I'm going to run out before October rolls around. So I want to try out a couple primers to see how they work. See how that, ooh, oh, it is velvety. That dried very quickly. It was very liquidy at first. Ooh, this side's dry. It feels very velvet to the touch. I'm hoping it will not only blur my pores, but maybe control my oil a little bit. Right now, it is hot outside, so all of my makeup, even my foundations that are not supposed to be dewy, are turning dewy on me, and I'm setting my face and setting powder and all that. It's just so hot, your makeup just, it literally just melts off. So I'm thinking about this primer or the new Smashbox stick. However, the stick gives me a little bit of the heebie-jeebies because, like, sanitary reasons. Like, my face breaks out easily with new products, so if I use a stick like that, even though it's not new every single time, it's just reintroducing what was on your face before to the air and bacteria and all that. I just figure it's probably not very sanitary. So I guess I'm going to put this on my cheeks. Originally wasn't, but I guess we are. It feels nice. It feels very velvety smooth everywhere that I put it. And then the new foundation I want to try. Actually, I want to buy this in the full size, but here's another thing along with the theme of this month and the past couple months. I want to buy a new foundation, but I have 9 or 10 open ones right now, and most of them are half gone. So I just can't buy a new one when I know I have open ones to finish. I just don't want to be wasteful. I just feel like I've been so wasteful with makeup that I don't know, I want to make good choices, and that's why you're not seeing every new thing on my channel, because number one, I gotta buy it, number two, I can't use it all. I just can't, and I don't know, I'm trying to be smarter. So I got the shade B30. This is the YSL All Hours foundation. I've heard a lot of really good things about this. So I kind of color matched myself in the store. So we'll see. I had my kids with me, and I was just doing it real quick there because I wanted to try it, but you know, when you have children with you, you have to be quick in those kinds of stores. They like to touch everything, play with everything, and I think I'm gonna go with a brush to blend this out. I guess I don't know all the specs on this. I know it's supposed to be long lasting. I watched a few reviews on it just because I was curious. But it's supposed to be in, you know, all day, all night, like long hours foundation. I think, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be medium or full coverage, but right now I'm kind of into both of those coverages. Depending on what I'm doing. I like medium for daytime, full of course for filming. Or if I'm going to go out at nighttime, I like a little fuller coverage. I like to go a little bit glam. And I feel like when I do lashes and dark eyes and all that, like I need to have a full coverage foundation or I just look off balance. Like right now I look off balance until I have brows. I'm sweating. It's too hot, Elsa. I don't know. No, because I'm trying a new primer and a new foundation. I don't usually do that because I don't like to, because then it's hard to see like which is at fault. Did the primer fail you? Did the foundation fail you? It's just a little bit harder to tell. So we're just going to do one more layer. Right now this is looking like not a ton of coverage. Like I can still see my redness and imperfections a little bit. They did have a lot of shades to choose from. Like they had more like yellow undertoned ones. This is a more neutral undertone one, I believe. Alright, I'm going to go in with concealer. Concealer always makes things look better. The Tarte Shape Tape, I have the shade light. And I don't do a lot of concealer because this stuff is really full coverage. And I just do a little right there and then I carry it over. I tried doing that whole thing where you know, like you put a huge triangle and all that. It just makes me look old. Like it's just too much product underneath my eyes and it's not a flattering. It doesn't look natural. It's just, I don't know. Sure, for photos. We're going to have to touch up that inner corner now that we're putting on concealer here, but I feel like it looks like, I don't know, I can see my imperfections through and it's kind of blotchy. Is that the word? Man, did my forehead grow? Wow. That's a long distance from here to here, isn't it? Okay, this is the Chanel Natural Finish Loose Powder. I have Translucent 2. I think there's 3 shades, maybe more. I have, yeah, 30 Natural Translucent 2. And I'm going to set my under eyes with this. And since I'm going to go outside after this, I'm going to set my T-zone. Because it's hot out. It's overcast, but still hot. And if I don't do this, I'm going to just have grease in no time. I don't like to do a lot. I just literally just kind of dab my brush, which has a little bit of powder on it, all over my face. And that's all that I do. I'm just taking a little bit more. I mix it in the cap, tap it off. Because I don't want to do too much powder or that will make me look really gross too. Now, oh, that's what I was doing. I had been layering my setting spray, but I'm not going anywhere today. So, in fact, today it's like 3 o'clock. So after I'm done putting this on, I'm just going to wash it off. I know, that just seems stupid, doesn't it? I could go somewhere. I don't know where. I'm going to use the Chanel bronzer because this is also on my Chelsea You Need to Use This Up list. And I've been using it, I used to use it with the duo fiber brush, but I like that I get more product on my brush with this kind of brush. This is a Pro Airbrush number 55 by Sephora. And I've seen people do this, but I always was like, ooh, can you use that kind of brush for this cream powder? Yes, because it like almost instantly dries to like a velvety matte finish. Wow, my hairline is totally receding or something here. I'm trying to use it up because I've had it for a few years and I like it. I can see how someone who's fair skinned would like it. However, I don't know. It looks bronzy, but if you aren't careful, I could see how it could be a little bit too warm maybe. Alright, because I got a little crazy with that, I'm going to put a little bit of powder here with just the Beauty Blender, I guess, even though this was probably not the brush to use. And this will clean up that little bit of, I brought it down too far. I was talking on the phone. It's kind of cool though how this will literally create a nice sharp line. It kind of seems counter, it seems counter to what I was saying before about putting too much powder on, but this doesn't actually like stick to your face there and look too powdery. It's weird how it works, but it works. That's all I know. I need to put brows on because I feel so insecure and just like I look terrible until I got these brows on. So this is the brow definer in the shade medium brown. Who gets zits in their eyebrows? Who? I do. I mean, seriously, absolutely night and day difference. And I don't go crazy with my brows. I just kind of, I draw underneath them like that to start to give them a shape, like a line. Like, hey, you can't go lower than this kind of thing. And then I fill in all the dead, sparse spots. Like up here, I do the same thing, like a boundary, essentially. Like, hey, your hair cannot go above here, and I fill in my arch. And then I fill in my tail, which is all these random hairs growing everywhere. And then I make sure to do a little bit right here, because this particular brow has some like literal spots where there's no hair. And then I just soften everything with the spoolie, and that is it. I do not spend much time on my brows. I used to get them waxed all the time, and I haven't gotten them waxed in, oh geez, probably at least 2 years. Because when they'd wax them, basically all they did was make them thinner than they naturally are right now, like way thinner. And I looked scary without brows. Sure, they looked nice and clean and stuff when I filled it in, but now I'm going for the bushy eyebrow look. Like, you know, just a little naturally fuller, because I fear I'm going to get them waxed too much and they're just going to not grow in one day. I always use this Chikihodo Z10 brush for my bottom lashes, or my bottom lash line. So I'm going to go into, let's see, charcoal brown, and just start smudging out some color. And I think actually today I'm going to keep it in the outer third here of my eye. I just think with my eye shape and me personally, like my personal taste, I don't like a lot of dark color in here because I have deep set eyes and they're pretty close together. So a halo eye, for instance, on me makes me look like a one-eyed monster. I cannot rock that look. Like, it looks so pretty on other people, but if you put any dark shadow here and here, you've instantly given me the appearance of one single eye. Like, what is it? That monster from Monsters, Inc., is that what it is? I don't know what his name is, but he literally has one eye, and that's how I look. Better, so much better. It's coming together. All right, let's do a little bit of this color in my lower waterline. This is the Rockin' Coal Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Barbarella Brown. Basically, it's a very cool toned brown. So if you don't want black, try this. It's creamy, it glides on, it stays really nice. And I love that it's a super cool tone brown. I mean, I love a warm tone brown, but it's what I'm trying to say is, just say it, Chelsea, is that it's a good substitute for black. For blush, I want to use a Chanel blush. I hope this is still available, but it's Golden Sun. It's just a beautiful neutrally blush, but it's just, oh, they smell so good, and I love them, and I love to apply blush with the Wayne Goss number, was this 14 brush, his cheek brush. Looks like this. I just love how it's soft. You know, it's just a really soft way to do it, and it's buildable. I don't think I love this foundation. I mean, this is the first use and I already don't like it. See? That's why you get a sample. Because you could hate it and then you just spent all that money. Now you gotta go back to Sephora and return it. And then for my highlighter, I'm going to use the Dose of Colors Peach Glow because it's beautiful and it's peachy and it matches with the theme I have going on my cheeks. And now you can get this Dose of Colors at, not Sephora, Ulta, which I think is so cool to see some of these other brands that I had never heard of unless I were on YouTube, being able to make it to a larger store to reach more people, you know? And this is totally a nude lipstick appropriate look, so I'm going to do the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. For my lipstick, I'm going to do Charlotte Tilbury Penelope Pink. This is just a cute little baby one. And then a gloss, I'm going to do the Chanel 297 gloss. I like this lip. I think this is fun. But I want to give you another option in case this is more of like an evening thing for you and less of like a daytime look. All right, so this is the finished look. I love both lip options. I think option number 2 is my personal favorite, but that's what's fun about makeup is you can absolutely personalize it to whatever suits your needs. So let's move on into the outfit of the day. I really enjoy a boyfriend fit jean paired with a boyfriend looser t-shirt, but yet add in those elements of a little bit more sophistication, perhaps a little bit more of an officey element. Compare and contrast like the slouchy look, but yet throw in those pieces that are a little bit more structured, a little bit more like, I want to say like work type of attire. So I love a good boyfriend fit jean with a high heel. I just think it completely changes the look of jeans. You may have a really old pair of jeans and be like, well, I have nothing to wear. Pair them with a heel. I mean, it completely changes the look. I love a vest. I think a vest is one of those key pieces in your wardrobe because not only can you wear it with a, you know, like a button-up blouse type of thing or like a white button-up shirt, but pair with a t-shirt. I also love to wear it open, but I also love to wear it buttoned. I just feel like it really gives the eye and it gives the outfit so many different angles to come at. Like I just feel like this, I just love to compare and contrast outfits. Does that make sense? I like to pair things that are more like boyfriend-esque with things that are very like girly and a little bit more structured, a little bit more business-esque. My necklace is from Shop Lately, which is no longer a site available, but you can I'll try to find something similar and link it below. I will link all of my outfit details below as well as all the makeup that I used in this video like I always do. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun chatting with you and sharing with you options. I felt like today was just a very packed video full of so many good things. If you like that and want me to do more of this type of thing where I put the outfit with some new products and just chit chat and all that, let me know down below and let me know by liking this video. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. I look forward to seeing you guys soon in my next video, and I love each and every one of you. Thank you for all of your support and have a wonderful, fabulous day. Bye guys.